Hello there. Oh my goodness. I hope you're all doing well. In current day, present time of recording in my part of the country, it's a snow day. We probably got about a foot of snow in the last 24 hours, which sucks. It's April, you know. What are you gonna do? No snakes, no scorpions, so that's the trade-off you get. Cost of living's pretty low, too. We've been kind of putting off Wild Arms, not for any good reason, just, I don't know, the stars haven't been aligned. But today, we're getting back to it, so. If you'll pardon me, I am a little sleepy today. You might see me yawn a little more than would be appropriate, but we're gonna get through it. I have faith in myself. We can do this. There we go. I'm like, why screen's still black? There we go. The audio was busted again. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I don't know. You do what you can with the tools that you're given. Alright. Now, the most difficult part. We gotta figure out what the heck we were doing. Because I'm not sure I remember. Remember we had a weird Evangelion dream sequence? We're in some sort of desert village. Okay. I apologize. We're probably just gonna have to, like, talk to a bunch of people. Because I don't think we have, like, a... don't think we have, like, a journal that really tells us what we were doing. Numbers of continues used 1, yeah. Look, I wanted to see if... I wanted to see how bad taking on the troll would be. Turned out the answer was very bad. Over there's the Altar of Wind. Legend has it that the seven... was right. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of power-ups, didn't we? It's in the shape of a teardrop, which totally means the princess lady should be able to do things, but apparently not. Wasn't there a quicker way? Wasn't there like a secret, sneaky way for me to change? Yeah, here we go. Okay. You say anything different? No. No, you do not. Okay. Oh, pardon me. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a rough one. I apologize. The old moon shines down upon us with its gentle light, as if it were a goddess protecting us. The new moon, on the other hand, shines with a lifeless light. I can't help but feel a sense of doom every morning I wake up before dawn to that sinister light piercing through my window. spent some time in here. How was being dead? It was okay. I think my body's trying to bring me back to it. But, you know. I think I prefer the land of the living, generally speaking. Wounded Guardians lost their power after the Great War against demons. This is a well-known legend that I do not completely agree with. I believe the Guardians lost their power because the belief people held for the Guardians had greatly diminished. Ah, yes. I saw the live-action Peter Pan. I do believe in Guardians. I do. Wally... We gave a few cuddles before I went out and dealt with the snow. Can I talk to this bird? It makes bird noises. That's pretty good. Is there an... What are you? Edit? Okay, you sell me spells. So here's where I'm at. I don't really know what we're doing here in this town. I want to go out and explore, but I need to... reacquaint myself, I guess. Make sure there's a, like an inn or something where I can heal up if I get hurt. There's a monument to Guardian on top of Mount Zenom, but I advise you not to approach it. The monument is known to be protected by an ancient security system. Hey, Mount Zenom, that sounds like a place for us to aim for. Let's go to Mount Zenom. Or Zenom. I'm gonna call it Zenom. A hotel? A gem is a remnant of a past life. When a monster is slain by using Guardian's power, a gem appears, which contains the remnant of the monster. It's a fragment imbued with the life of a monster and the power of a Guardian. What are you on about, bro? Is that talking about those new, like, wind and fire powers that I got at the end of last episode that I don't think we've really used yet? You're a shopkeep. I don't think there is an inn. I think this town is too impoverished to have an inn. Okay. Where would Mount Zenon be? Could be down here, maybe. Okay, looks like we already scanned and examined Hobgob. They're weak to water. I don't think we've got a water. Maybe we should get a water spell. I don't know, maybe we should just buy more spells. I think we can buy a few. If this were Fire Emblem, it would be telling me, don't hoard all your money now! You can't improve unless you spend money! Which is, you know, rude. Accurate, but rude. Oh, I probably should have tried killing him off with one of those guardian powers, eh? See if that actually drops a gem. Give Wally scritches? I can give Wally a scritch. Wally Scritching Simulator. I don't think there's anything over here. I don't think I get bonus points for, like, exploring the whole map, so... It's probably a waste of time. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, we've found these before as well. They're weak to fire and wind. Well, I'll tell you what. I thought I had... Oh, the force... It's probably under here. Okay. We have to, like, stall before we can do that. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna guard this turn. Oh, I can't use it. Lock on? No, that's not what I want. I feel like Gale Claw is what I want. Okay, we're just gonna guard again, I guess? I would really like to try out my new toys. What? Why? Why you nowhere? I'm too tired to figure it out. We'll figure it out in a bigger battle. How long is this game? I have no idea. It's a JRPG. So, you know, make of that what you will. I would say it's probably at least as long as Golden Sun. I would assume higher, or longer, on account of it being a game for consoles and not for GBA. Aw, he ran away. How dare he? Oh, Wally ran away too. No more cat cam. That's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do get the distinct impression that wandering around outside is probably not the thing I need to be doing right now. I feel like there's probably something to do in that village. But I can't figure it out, so... yeah, that puts us in a rough spot. Yeah, forever. This is just a Wild Arms streaming account now. Actually, that's all we do. All Wild Arms all the time. Yeah, we'll have to see what becomes of that. You know, this is my life now. I don't want to look up a walkthrough, but I might. I'll do it. If that's what I have to do. An altar for summoning the wind. Prove your love and courage. If you wish for the return of lost hope. I have love. I have courage. It's got a teardrop shape. And we don't have the teardrop anymore. And the princess doesn't seem to do anything to it. The thing is, I just can't... I can't think of what else to do. I think another day I might have more patience to try and figure out what it is I'm supposed to do here. Today I don't. Today I don't have the patience. So, I'm gonna look up a walkthrough. I'm gonna see what the heck I'm supposed to do. You won't tattle on me? That's kind. Just by kind of glancing through the walkthrough here, it looks like my inclination is correct. Mount Zenom is probably where we're supposed to go next. Also, we are roughly a third of the way through the game. Probably a little less. So, you're going to be stuck with this game for a little while longer. Unless I set it down and forget about it. Which is, you know, quite possible. Seek out the chief. Okay. So I think the chief was in here. We spoke with him. I don't know if we spoke with him as all... Oh. Actually. How have we not talked to this guy? I could have sworn I went in every building. Alright, well... You can tattle on me if you like. That's a shameful display. That's a shameful display. I should have gone in this house. I thought I did. Oh well. I'm the chief of this village. I have been around so long that I have forgotten my name. Maybe you should step down as chief. Call me whatever you like. Crispy, Cage, and the Shrine Maiden, Cecilia. How do you know all of our names? How would I not? I had a dream about you visiting us here in Baskar Village. I've also dreamt about the Guardians and the Demons. Of course, it was nothing more than a dream, but I believe a dream is what one makes of it. This dream was just too vivid to ignore. Guardians, warriors, you must listen carefully. Deep in Mount Zenom lies a keystone. The mother, who the monsters seek, is sealed within. Destroying the seals that contain her would be their priority, should the demons wish to waken the mother. Shrine Maiden and her warriors. Mount Zenom is located to the northeast of our village. I firmly believe that you are the ones who can summon the Zephyr and grant us the Western Wind of Hope. Visit the Keeper of the Altar of Wind. He will be of great help to you. Okay. What do you have to say? Wanderers from a strange land, if you need to rest your wings from a long journey, feel free to stay with us. Aha! There is an inn! I thought it was weird I couldn't find an inn. I really didn't go in there. I mean, clearly I didn't, but I guess I climbed on top of it. I went in this door. I guess I didn't go in that door. Oh, well. Let's talk to you. You might have new information for us now. You could be the Zephyr's chosen one. Will you stand on the altar and ask for the Western Wind? Sure, man. Everyone steps onto the altar and looks up to the sky. A sandy wind blows. Nothing happens. I'm afraid Zephyr, the Western Wind of Hope, is not ready to respond to your call. Perhaps the power lost by the Guardians is making this process more difficult. Understand that there are many abandoned Guardian temples throughout Filgaia. There are ruins that honor time, also known as the Perpetual Engine, located northeast of our village. Please, warriors and Shrine Maiden, I ask you to gather up the Guardian's power. Only then will Zephyr respond to your call and render the Wind of Hope. Well, it looks like whatever we do, we're going to the northeast, so... I I guess northeast we go. Yeah, see, we've been over here. Green. What is green? Ooh. I don't know. We should analyze it. Grow apple. It has no items. It's level 1. It has no resistance. It just runs away. But we scanned it. And that's all that matters. It's not quite Suicune, but, you know, I'll take it. Okay, that's probably Mount Zenom. And then over here is probably... whatever, the Guardian Ruins. Yeah, let's go to the ruins first, I guess. I don't know if that's the right call. I quit reading the walkthrough at this point. But, you know, it seems like if we do this, we'll get powered up, and power up is good, so... Oh. Hold on, I thought I saw a cat. I thought I saw a putty tat. I did saw a putty cat. Stone pillar shows the mark of 6 o'clock. Okay, so these are, this is a clock. Okay. A strong, ominous pressure is emanating from the object. What did it lock onto, though? It locked onto something off screen. Seems there's some trick to the floor, but nothing happens just by stepping. When in doubt, light stuff on fire. Oh, here we go. This looks like something I can actually interact with. It's too tight to turn? Oh. Well, here, what about... maybe these are oil drums that I can light on fire? No? What's going on? Okay. Locked on to there, apparently. Okay. Got some fruit. This one's all lit up now. Okay. Alright, we might get somewhere after all. We might figure this out. Crest graph. That's good. We could use more of those. You know, if I were to tender a recent complaint about this game, it is that it is a little easy to fall off of ledges. Now, granted, there doesn't seem to be any repercussion to that, and that at least is kind, but I don't know, probably all the better if it didn't happen, or you would at least go, whoa, 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 on more ledges. Alright, we got some money. Can't seem to do anything with that clock. What are you? Oh, right. Hold on. Where's the boy? How do I change your tool again? Like that. We got bombs. Aha. Strong, ominous pressure. Does it like bombs? No. Does it like this? No. Oh dear, oh dear. I wonder if some of these puzzles can't be completed right now. Because we only have a couple of overworld tricks at our disposal, and we've used most of them that I can remember. We might have to come back to this. We might just have to go to Mount Zenom. We got the 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock rock. We've got... We're struggling a little bit with 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock rock. Started collecting crystals. No. No. Got a bunch of rocks. I like how the final boss is there's just a cat sitting here. That's really going to be quite troublesome to deal with, I think. Alright, well, we got some items for our trouble, if nothing else, so it wasn't a complete waste of time being here. Let's go to Mount Zenom, though. See what's going on with that. Since we also took a peek at the walkthrough, I can also tell you that I am not underleveled. And I'm not, you know, I have more levels than whoever wrote the walkthrough, but I'm not overleveled. So, or, you know, underleveled. I don't know. It's like a difference of 1 or 2. We're okay. I bet those hurt. I bet I shouldn't touch them. Yep. Hey! That's what the outside of my house looks like today. Like this. With a foot of snow on everything. Amazing. Wow, this game's so real. Oh, I can melt. Ambushed? Ugh, by mushrooms. Gross. Frozen by indecision. Wow, it's me. Shrieker. It's weak to fire. Don't use thunder on it. Apparently they have items that we can steal. Okay, I do want to go back out. Now that I know I can melt the things, I want to see if there's, like, reward for doing so. No? What if we did this? I guess, you know, it says the old saying goes, when in doubt, commit arson. If you love somebody, better set them on fire. I would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say you. I didn't set your house on fire. Some sort of scripted fight. I don't like the way the mushrooms grow suggestively at me. It's, yeah, I don't like it. One of the cats is here. It's a Bella, here of her own free will? Bella!
I didn't even have to kidnap her and bring her down here.
Thank you for joining us of your own free will. That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. Yes, Princess Bella has graced us with her presence. There are small cracks. Maybe it can be broken with an impact. Is this an impact? No. Is it use bombs? Yeah, that's a type of impact. I don't know how useful this area is. You know, there's a cave with the sheer cliffs. We can't climb up that way. What about? Well, but it kind of seems like we have to, don't we? Well, Bella, you have eye crusties. Here, come here. Bella. Bella! You got boogers in your eyes. There you go. Oh! Well, this doesn't make much sense, now does it? Fire shouldn't reveal ice. Oh, this is some Indiana Jones nonsense, isn't it? I feel like we should go here before we go out of the cave. Rock covered with ice. Oh no! Good thing we saved the princess. Also, you're gonna want some longer sleeves there, my dude. You are not equipped for this kind of winter adventure. I'm sorry, all of you have encountered danger by my carelessness. All right, comedy's over. You saved me. Why did you put yourself into danger? Listen, Princess, he'd do it no matter who you were. He's different than you and me. He lives for the chance to help others. I bet it was his upbringing that made him the way he is. Cade should follow his example. You are never at a loss for words, Mouse. You want some rat poison in your next meal? Ow! Bella, don't bite me! What the hell was that about? Why are you being a weirdo? Huh? You come on stream once of your own free will and you start being a weirdo. Well, thank you. When you're in my trouble, I'll do my best to help you. Yeah. Alright. Can I get that? Apparently we can. More mushrooms. Oh, we've got a Wally down there, too. We have Bella on the top floor, Wally on second floor. Oh, bye, Wally. Wally is hanging out down there. I don't know. We'll see if he's going to cause problems or if they'll both be cute little cats and behave themselves. Children! Oh, what am I gonna do with you? What's behind this secret area? Ooh, that's a much prettier treasure chest than usual. Is it gonna turn out to be a mimic or something? That would be quite rude. Strong magics have sealed it shut. Then we bomb it. Children! I see that, but it's sealed shut, you see. I don't know what to do about that. Wally, don't bite me. I'm trying to pet you. Look at it. There's little mini bastard vision here. Can you see him? Can you see him biting me? He's like a secret Wally. Wally has decided it is time for him to hang out on the windowsill, which is fine. We'll have to do this. Yeah, here, so. A rock covered with ice. Again? Now it's just a rock. Ooh. A Gila monster. Let's analyze them. Okay, you're weak to thunder. Everything else is pretty average. I don't remember if we have a thunder spell or not. I think we do. They do seem to, I think counterattacking against, like, front-on physical attacks seems to be their thing. So we might have to employ other methods. With Cage there. Oh, you're fine. You're okay, silly girl. You're okay. Ooh, villain? A monster! Ha 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 ha. I am Berserk. You do not know my power. I will break you for Mother's seal. Like this. The seal! Yes. You went on a wasted errand. Haha, I heard there were humans who were in contact with the Guardians. It's a surprise that it was you. Humans led by Guardians. What a joke you all are. Oh, bye, Bella. Thanks for visiting, I guess, you weirdo. Until I feel satisfied, I will torment all of you. Berserk. I would like to. You are weak to thunder. I mean, that's good to know. It won't tell me how much HP he's got, though. That's a bit rude. Oh, okay. No, that's cool. That's super cool. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for... Oh, boy. Use the rat! Well, I guess we won't be using any thunder spells, huh? It was a very wet hiss I just heard over there. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't kill me, though. Okay, so I have these gems, which are like one-time use spells. Unfortunately, none of these gems are thunder gems. Is this the sad Arsenal fan support group? It's the low energy, winter storm, trying to plod through a JRPG, and it's snowing in the JRPG as well stream. We're working on the title, we're workshopping it. We could maybe pivot to sad Arsenal fan support. I don't know a darn thing about Arsenal soccer, other than it seems they've made you sad a lot this year. Do you want to talk about that? Well, maybe that's the secret. Maybe I shouldn't stream. Maybe if I didn't stream, Arsenal would win more often. But you know, Czar asked me to stream, so if you want to be mad at anyone, be mad at Czar. That's my opinion. Awesome! Good! No, great. Muscle and spirit. In the past 1,000 years, they were given to humans? Why don't you polish them? Why don't you get serious and sharpen your body and mind? In other words, become a honed weapon. Man, there's a lot of scripted losses in this game. All right, kids, I'm gonna ban you from my office, I swear. All right, out. Go on. Get. I've banned the children. Who's Cecilia? She's like a princess, shrine maiden. She had character development. She had long hair and she chopped it off to have short hair to show that she's a capable leader or some such. She's our resident mage, which means she's very squishy. She tends to get hurt pretty easily. Arsenal's a football club, a soccer team in England. Do we have a strategy? Even if we have to, I will not show my back to you. I told you this would be a rough one today. I told you I am struggling with my energy. I'm going to continue to apologize for it. It's a pity to hear you brag without any real ability. I will put you out of your misery. Die! What? This is a trap? What's happening? It's the security system. It must operate when a seal is released without following proper order. Well, what's it doing? It's a teleporter. I refuse to be teleported. Get down. Get down. Did we survive? That monster, berserk. It was a stroke of luck for us that he thoughtlessly broke the seal. We lost the battle for the seal. To win the war, we need power. Power so we can fight equally. We need absolute power. Let's follow him. We might have lost the battle, but this isn't a complete defeat. Doesn't seem like we can follow him, does it? It said follow him, but we did not teleport. Oh, what's this? New cutscene. Is that knives in the vat? No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. This isn't trying. It's dark, too dark to see anything. I cannot hear anything. My precious Zeke, my loving children, where are you? Let me hear your voices. Seeing that the supervisors are busy, I really wonder how tough it would be. It should be easier than I imagined. It's annoying to see only the quarter knights being important. This is my time. Time to have a little happiness. They can underestimate me all they want until it's too late. I will become an admired fiend by leading Mother's resurrection. I must remember to practice my autograph. It'll be essential for an idol. The time is now. Fortune is smiling on me. Probably head back to the village. Talk to the chief about what crimes have just been committed. I don't know if he's got the dance moves that an idol requires. That's a great question. Well, let's go back to this guy. I could sense the keystone seal being broken by the demons. I'm so sorry, we were not strong enough. Do not despair yet. Though the demons are ahead of us, their mission is not nearly finished. The heart of the mother will stay dormant as long as at least one of the 3 seals remain intact. There are still 2 more seals. As long as there is a seal still intact, we have the advantage against the demons. Protect the seal at Saint Centaur. Saint Centaur? Where is that? How do we get there? Use the LU Shrine, which is in the woods to the southwest. There's a strong bond between the LU and the Guardians. That is why the seals are near LU Shrines. Oh my goodness. The power of the shrines allow any living being to be transported to faraway places instantly. Wow, that's trippy. Use the transfer device within the shrine and head to even further places. Go to Saint Centaur and protect the seal, Shrine Maiden, and her warriors. It's not a good band name. We need a better band name. So where are we going? To a forest in the south? Suppose we can just about manage that. Mothers against the term mother. My mother is perfectly content to be referred to as mother. It works. An altar part. And some money. Who just keeps leaving money at the bottom of tombs? Zoop. Well, that's interesting. There's satellites. The LU made satellites. Huh. Okay, sure. Why not? Should be different treasure down here, yeah? So here's another complaint I have. Those silver treasure chests, it took me a while to figure it out. It said, if force is used, it may break. That wording is poor. I'm sorry if I've had this rant already, but just bear with me. That wording is poor. Because upon first reading it, I think, oh golly gosh, I best not charge into it or bomb it, otherwise the chest and the treasure within will break and be lost. But no, they're actually trying to say that if you bomb it, it will open. So, I do think the wording could have been improved there. I think we missed out on some treasure in early dungeons because I was scared to throw bombs at them. That's the end of my rant for today. The Solid Storm cartridge takes time to use, but it attacks a whole group of enemies. The wider shooting range also means it's less powerful. It's wise to use teamwork to lower the enemy's defense. What if we had double horns? Ah, well. They would probably break. They may break if force is used. I think the description is more apt for the double horns. So where are we? No. Where are we? Don't throw a bomb. They're a valued viewer. It's true. It's true. I couldn't possibly. Saint Centaur. Oh! Okay. What's going on here? The alarm's been sounded, huh? The city of Saint Centaur is surrounded by a magical wall of stone. That way no monster can sneak into the city. You look like a human, but are you really a monster? Oh, pipe down, Larry. Does it look like I'm a human? I am a human. Look at my long legs, see? Do short legs bother you? The magical stone of Saint Centaur distinguishes monsters, spirits, and wizards. It keeps them from coming into the city. Is that your pet? I've never been so insulted in my life. He's my partner, not a pet. He may be short, but he's a good man. If I'm partnered with a spirit, I can't get inside the city? Well, just don't let him scurry around. Keep him on a leash. A spirit will make the wall react, but if he's held by a human, he might get by. Although if he is indeed a horrid monster, he will be stopped by the stone. You hear that, Handpan? Good thing you are not a horrid monster. It's not that I'm not ferocious like a monster. It's just that I'm artful and intelligent, too. I mean, I don't know how holy you gotta be to become a saint. I'm told it's a pretty big deal. So yeah, it's probably a pretty holy centaur, I would say. Wally is not my partner. Wally is my pet. Even if you are unable to fight, your friends can stand to the last, so it does not mean the end. But when at the end of the battle you are still down and out, you won't gain any experience. Keep that in mind. Those who had all their hit points become handicapped, and their maximum HP is decreased by 20%. Oh, did we get a permanent debuff to our HP when we fell in that battle? Oh. I don't remember the numbers, but you know, I think we might have. Oh, gross. Okay, well, I mean, look, you gotta have consequences for dying, but yikes, that seems a bit... That's a problem, potentially. I mean, those seemed like scripted losses, but I don't know, maybe there's a way to make it through that battle without people falling on their ass. Oh, hey, there's Saint Centaur. Let's go look at the horsey statue. Alan Smithy says, in order to become strong efficiently, you must think of the bonus rate. But remember this. Bonus rate only applies for members positioned forward. I'm always put in the back row, so the front row will always become a danger. Alan Smithy. I feel like I've heard that name in real life context before. Yeah, unlike Fire Emblem, where the consequence for dying is you die. That's true. It's very true. The lone Powa statue stands, symbolizing justice. Oh, is that not a centaur? I don't know. Kind of thought it was. I guess now we just go into every building and talk to every person and see what happens, yeah? We've been here. Hey, that's our backyard out there. Off limits to customers. Darn. I shouldn't have stayed at the inn then. Then I wouldn't have been a customer, and I probably could have snuck in. That's probably how that works. It's probably not, but shush. I assure you, my work will pose zero risk to the arm. I don't know. I don't know what's good. Yeah, an attack bonus. Easiness. Sure. Oh, apparently I've maxed that out. Okay, sure. Alright. We've spent a bunch of money on gun. See if that ended up being a good idea or a bad idea. The vigilante group leader, Kaiser, is a hard-working man. He writes details about the incidents and is trying to find clues to solve it. Seeing a man who's completely engulfed in his work charms me, so I bring him food sometimes. Welcome to St. Centaur, and this town being spirited away is popular right now. Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. The vigilante group leader at the station is writing his daily report about it, as it might be caused by demonic power. Yeah, we can try to help him, I guess. I don't know how much use will be, but we'll give it a go. A young girl like you shouldn't come visit this town at a time like this. I'm an old woman, so I won't feel terrified even if I'm unconscious for 3 days. You alright, lady? Do you say slightly less unhinged things to the menfolk? I may look old now, but when I was young, I was once Miss Lone... Or is that Eon? Oh, is that an I? That's okay. Miss Eon Paua. I could have been spirited away in those days, while I was playing around late at night. But these days I stay inside and knit, like an old woman is supposed to. I am safe. No spirits will take me away. So apparently Eon Paua is maybe the name of the Saint Centaur, okay? Alright. There will be a quiz on Wild Arms lore after the stream. That is, after the complete stream. Since the incidents are happening one after another, we asked for volunteers to increase our group's numbers. But some of the members of the group have also been spirited away, so the group is not functioning efficiently. You are meant to stop the spiriting away, not become spirited with them. You look important. I'm sorry. I am hurt and blind. I can tell by talking to people whether they're good or bad. You are a very kind person. But you've gone through a lot, right? You have a very strong will, but you have yet to realize something important in yourself. You are a very kind person. Okay, so you've got the same thing. A crispy stream lore game show quiz. Hey, if you want to go through old VODs and look at like stuff that I've read or was in game and that was actually explained to me, you know, and see if I'm paying attention, you know, you're welcome to do that. I'm not putting that together. But you know, plenty of VODs out there on the YouTube. You gotta, the only thing I would say is that you've got to be able to timestamp it to a YouTube video because, you know, proof that the lore was explained to me. Otherwise, I'll just weasel my way out of it and said, you know, the game might say that, but I didn't interact with that part of the game. You gotta hear this. So I was spirited away a few days ago, right? This is how I found out. You're gonna love it. I go to the bar on Monday. It's ladies' night. Free drinks, right? Then suddenly it's Wednesday. Wet t-shirt night. Ha! It's too much, isn't it? I love telling all my friends. Lady, what is your deal? I was on my way to a special sale of dishware on Monday. The next thing I know, it's Wednesday and the sale's over. I take out the garbage on Monday, and Wednesday I'm putting the lid on the can. Huh. Did I go on my Mono Records rant on stream? I did that on podcast. I don't know if I did that on stream. See, I can't even remember if I did that on stream. A giant pattern is carved in the wall. It must be used to unite the stone and the Guardian's power. So it seems like being spirited away, it's like you just kind of blip and then you're deposited right back, but nothing seems to happen. I don't know. Strange. All the vigilante leaders' daily reports are stored on this bookshelf, including the current leader, Kaiser's. I shouldn't say this out loud, but it's been quite interesting to secretly read someone's daily reports. You've heard that riots have thrown the city into chaos, right? No. No, I don't think we have. I think this is the first we're hearing of riots. Oh, did I talk about it when I talked about how I was being financially responsible and didn't spend $2,000 on a mono pressing of Two Virgins? Yeah. Yeah. I still think about it. I still think about it. Are there any for sale right now? I wouldn't. I'm trying to save some money right now. But, you know, it's always good to know, like, you know, if the opportunity's out there. No, looks like the best that you could do right now, and this is like a known thing, is they've made a lot more of the cardboard covers for the mono albums than they did the vinyl records. So there's some stereo records out there with mono cardboard sleeves. And there's one of those for sale for like, you know, $400, which is still an awful lot. And I don't think I want to spend that much for a picture of John Lennon's penis. No, I don't think I do. So yeah, no, this is the first I'm hearing of the riots. I've heard of the spiriting away. The riots are new. As the safety officer, I'm very concerned about it. Those who are missing often return safely after a while, so we can't treat it as an official incident. Besides, I'm very busy handling daily tasks, so I'm unable to leave. I thought maybe you wanderers could find out what's really going on. What do you say? Will you take the job of solving the riot of Saint Centaur? Yeah, sure. Why not? For the sake of the city, we accept. I truly appreciate it. Let me tell you what has happened. First, about half the city's population has been spirited away. Seems like young people and merchants are the primary targets. The spirited away are later found at the Caging Tower. It's on the southwest side of the city. We asked the victims what happened, but they never remembered anything, so we have no clues yet. I'm positive the key to quelling this riot is hidden at Caging Tower. Go there. Oh yeah, here's a down payment. Sick. I have not gotten around to watching that Lindsay Ellis video. I'm sure it's very good and well researched. I just haven't gotten around to it. Let's see, you have anything to sell me that would be really cool? Breath mint. Cures sleep. Probably good to have one of those. Probably good to have all of those. let's just talk to you since you're a merchant. Hey, big brother. Did you know that Calamity Jane showed up in Saint Centaur? It was while I was spirited away. If only I could have seen her. I got spirited away while I was on my way making some deliveries. When I returned, they said Calamity Jane had been to town. Okay. So Calamity Jane, that's like the name of like an Old West, like, outlaw, I think? I don't know much about Calamity Jane, but that's like a reference to a real person. Oh, hey, there's a chest back there. Can I get back there? Oh, that's that guy's garden, right? I've been working inside the bar the entire time. I haven't had a chance to be spirited away. According to what my customers say, nobody's getting hurt. Old folks say it's like being bewitched. Maybe that's true? Fewer folks have been taken lately. Those who have yet to be spirited away are feeling better about it. In my opinion, we don't need any more strange abductions. Okay. I did not hear that theory about the Pied Piper is about the youths leaving to find jobs. That's kind of fun. Okay, this guy told me to find, like, this tower. Maybe the tower is actually out of the city and not in the city. Maybe I'm taking his descriptions a little too literally. Then again, I don't see anything on the map here. Maybe I talk to him again, and maybe he'll remind me what we're supposed to be doing. We can hope for that. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any probing. They say that the caging tower was literally used as a cage to hold captured martyrs. Southwest towards caging tower. Okay. Southwest. So we want to go over here somewhere. Hey, it's that apple again. Get it. Hey, we got it. We get nothing. Okay, our health has gone back up, so maybe sleep helps recover the temporary health hit after losing. Gosh, I am so sorry. I am so very tired. I am finding it difficult to stay focused and awake. We got a wire hook. It's a grappling device. Okay. So this is a new tool for you. Okay. Alright, well that's fun. I like having a new toy to play with. Doesn't seem like I can use it to grab directly onto ladders, but that's okay. Oh! Oh! A critter? A Decarabia? Decarapia. Well, I don't know about any of this. Let's analyze the big one. When did studios stop putting out mono records? The late 60s. 1968, at least. It was common to just screw doing a mono release. Alright, well you don't have any weaknesses. Which is, you know, not ideal, but there's also nothing I can hit you with that'll make you more powerful than I can possibly imagine. Oh, I don't like you in that form. Ooh. Let's see if we can analyze the critter. See, you're defensing. Oh, counterattack. Screaming mad. Okay. Alright. 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 Should have left you alone. What about you? Weak to thunder. Okay. Oh, we used the blocker skill. Kind of forgot that we had that. $16 tons? What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt? St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Wah, 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 wah. That's how you can tell this is a, you know, a PS1 game. It's referencing boomer music, you know, which is you wouldn't catch a game doing these days. All right, so I think this time we just go for this guy straight away. Yeah, I quite like it. The game reference Jim Reeves. Don't hold your breath. Oh my goodness. Well, this grappling hook will definitely be useful when we go back to that 12 o'clocks, building back on the other map, if and when. I mean, yeah, jumping down seems like the smart thing to do because there's treasure down there. Oh, these are booby-trapped, you say? Well, that's fine. Oh! Hey, what's this? Jack feels thousands... Okay, here's another complaint, and this one's actually... This is the second time this has happened. Jack is like the default name for the guy we've called Cage. That's the treasure hunter. We've given him a name. It's not hard to put an argument in a text box like this that says, hey, when you write this out, make sure you use the custom name that they typed in. And sometimes they do, but sometimes they just leave the default in there. Jack. Who the heck's Jack? We don't have a Jack. I don't know if this port was rushed or what the deal is there, but there's a lack of polish in some areas. We'll say that. Burst Breaker is a special fast draw that damages all enemies. Wow. Yeah, well, this game is like vaguely Western themed, you know, with the guy in his duster and the guy with the big gun. It's kind of like a fantasy cowboy JRPG. That's like the whole appeal to this game, I think. Scissors attack? No, don't run with scissors. Boy, we have a lot of healing berries, huh? Maybe we should use one. The game's like, please, I've given you 50 healing items. Use one. Is this Trigun the JRPG? A little. Like, it's close enough for discomfort. Well, weren't a lot of, as I recall, weren't a lot of the Western movies called spaghetti westerns because they were filmed in Italy? Am I misremembering that? Do we still call them westerns? I think we do. I thought that was the origin of the term spaghetti western, but I could very well be misremembering ever so slightly. Western Italy? Well, I mean, here's the thing about a globe. You go west far enough, you end up in the east. So, like, where does the madness end, you know? Italy's too small to have a west? No, it's got coasts. You got the west coast and the east coast. And then you got France. That's like Western Italy. Don't tell the French that. Japan is the most west, perhaps. Boots don't have coasts. You know what? That is an excellent point. I don't have a rebuttal to that. Just southern France. They weren't using it, so it's fine. Some money. Now what? Do I gotta jump off this bridge? I'm not so sure about this. Oh, we're getting ambushed. I'm not sure why we didn't get ambushed, but we didn't, and I'm thankful for it. Fragile? That's a Yes album. Alternatively, Fragile? It must be Italian. Force level up. More forced combat. What else is new? I don't know. It seems like a lot of the isekais are coming back for another season. This season of anime. The spring of this year seems to be ripe with isekai, some of which are ones we've definitely been looking forward to, and others less so. Thunder's not doing a lot. Am I misunderstanding weak as in it has a weak resistance to Thunder? I don't think so. I feel like there's some other shenanigans at play, because I feel like the mushrooms said they were weak to fire, and they were. I don't know. I'm not going to think about it too hard. I don't think I can think about it too hard. I'm too eepy. I would say so. He was brought to the demon world. That's another world. Sure, why not? Oh no, my laser beams did nothing. I mean, as far as I can tell, all that we can really do is guard when he's in that form. And maybe I'm misunderstanding, but it sure seems that way, you know? That just about took him out on his own. Okay, spells just don't seem to work on this guy, I've decided. I'm not going to attack this guy with any more spells. It just doesn't work. I thought those were stairs. No, that's just a window. Okay. Oh, I missed. Arm is not working. Why is arm not working? Did I break my arm? There we got it. I don't remember how to fill up vitality. I do seem to remember it refills automatically upon level up, but if there's another way to refill it, I sure don't remember it. No, let's just try a fire spell on you instead of a lightning spell just to see what it does. Okay, no. Thunder was definitely doing more. These guys just have, like, high magic resist or something. So, our squishy mage is kind of useless here in this dungeon, honestly. I don't love that. I would like if there was a wider variety of enemies so that my mage could do something. Oh yeah, I forgot about the hanging mechanic. Revive fruit. Force carrot. Preemptive attack. And I'll watch. There we go. I think the wife must be home from work. What can I do here? Have any of the isekai started? Yeah. Welcome to Demon School is back. Season 3 of I've Been Reincarnated as a Vending Machine and Now I Wander the Dungeon is back. Duh. I think Ascendance of the Bookworm is back. I think ReZero is coming back soon. It's not back yet, but it will be. There's a couple other ones that Bomb was telling me about. There's that dumb one with the guy who, like, basically just builds, like, a village in the forest and is really good at farming and makes, like, basically an elf harem. Like, that might sound like I'm oversimplifying the show by a fair bit, but I don't think I'm doing it a disservice by describing it that way. That's pretty much just how the show works. And then the show is, like, really weird, because he ends up, like, having a kid, but, like, it is not made clear for quite some time that the protagonist is the father. They like really dance around that issue for a long time. He just farms, no silly business. I apologize. I should not be slandering this fine show this way. Hypakai? What did you call it in our chat? Bestikai? I don't know about that. Isn't having kids a type of farming? I have many concerns for you if you are going to seriously consider it farming. Human seedlings. I think the difference is farming sort of indicates a scale. And if you are farming kids at scale, that means you're getting nasty a lot. And that's inappropriate. This is a good Christian stream. Berserk told us about you. You are the humans who are led by the Guardians. Huh? Who are you? Sorry, forgive my bad manners. I'm Alhazad. I have traveled here to remove the seal in Saint Centaur. A new monster. How many have come back to life? Contrary to my appearance, I'm not violent like Berserk. It would be wise to not waste my time here. For these experiments, I ask for silence. Experiment? What are you? Do I bore you? I will use the power sealed in this tower. I've seen an anime where the girls just are... where the guns just are girls. And it's super weird. Not very good. We're gonna use the strike buddy on you. We're gonna use analyze on you. Bang! Alright. Weak to earth and weak to light. We've got light. The potion berry we could steal if we had an item stealing spell. If you're weak to light, let's use light. Let's use Spectre. Use my baseball technique. That's why Square likes this game, because there's a baseball technique where we hit a rat like a baseball at an enemy. I should watch the film Drama starring Zendaya. I know nothing about it. I don't really know... I've heard the name Zendaya, but if pressed as to, you know, who are they, I don't know that I know. But no, I get it. It's easier to watch, she's that one hot Hollywood actress. What's the meme? Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? An attractive woman in Hollywood? More likely than you think. That's good enough. Go back to your seal, Night Gaunt. So what's this I hear about Fire Force being a backdoor prequel to Soul Eater? Someone a little more hip and with the anime want to explain that one to me? A barrier? Exactly. The small one is quite smart. Well, well, you are simple-minded. I am not berserk. Let us through! You have no intention of attacking us. You mean to prevent us from leaving? I want those led by the Guardians to see the result of an experiment. You're toying with us. As time passes, the barrier would dissolve. You can try later. Well, I must leave. Enjoy yourself. New FMA Extended Universe? We didn't hear about that. Someone has their eye on the seal. We must do something. We've got to get out of here. Handpan, is there a way to pass through the barrier? Give me a second to think. Who dis? Who these people? We've not met them before, no? According to my information, the Night Gaunt must be here. I can already smell the reward money. Here? Huh? What's this? These careless people are the savage and vicious Night Gaunt? She's just called Saucy Girl. She's being described as saucy. Do with that what you will. These people look like us. Moreover, it seems they are in trouble. What should we do, miss? If you can do something, of course, we want you to do it. Yeah, I was gonna say, he doesn't appear to be wearing his nice dress Oxfords. He appears to be wearing something... He appeared to broke out his Brooks for dungeon exploring, which, of course, I fully approve of. You want to get out? You want me to get you out? We are hunters as well. I don't work without getting paid. I need some sort of reward. Honestly. How much do you have with you? You're asking for money? We're here to protect the seal, to bring peace back to Filgaia. No, no, no. There are some, like you, who accept their fate and mission from the spiritual world. You accepted it? Oh, I can't stand it. The sensitivity of heroes. No, we're not. We're really... Stop. I just want a reward. Do you know about rewards? I'm not interested in your extraordinarily cool situation. We help you, you pay us a reward. It's a simple concept. She may be a miser, but she has a sound argument. How much do you charge? Well, how about 5,000 Gela? I do believe we have 5,000 Gela. We can't pay that much. You must be crazy. We can, though. You know, the value of life has a fluctuating exchange rate. Do you understand? I don't care what happens to strangers. So, 5,000 Gela, yes or no? Yeah, okay. It's a deal. Watch from there. You were ripped off. What? But how was I ripped off? It worked. An arm? Like Crispy. I'm Jane Maxwell. Around here, I'm famous for my beauty. Around town, she's well known as Calamity Jane. I do not like that name, Magdalene. Do not say another word. Excuse me. This young girl is that female hunter, Calamity Jane? If I'm a young girl, then you are a troll. Either way, I received what I was supposed to. Thank you very much for your business. Yeah, she's a day trader, I think. The dude's name is Magdalene, yeah, apparently. Miss? I guess I should help them. It may be an easy reward. We should share the battle line formation between us. Jane joined the party. Oh. Oh, we get more party members? Oh, I wasn't actually expecting that. Okay, cool. If the party becomes more than 3 people, the party is divided into 2 lines, forward and back. When the party encounters enemies, forward members fight and back members revive HP. Depending on their remaining vitality gauge, it's possible to switch forward and back members during the battle to win. However, when the battle is over, those in the back are considered to have not joined the battle and don't receive experience points. Well, that's rude. I don't know if we want more party members. It sounds like more stuff to juggle. Oh! There are 3 of them! Okay. So, we can switch people out to heal if we need to, which is probably a good thing. And are these the same? Oh, no, they're not. Well, we better analyze them then. Yeah, we've gained the ability Recovery Pitcher, apparently. Alright, so what's going on here? Night Gaunt Sea. It's weak to earth, weak to light, so it is basically the same thing. Okay. Ooh. Bang, bang, bang. That was pretty cool. Alright, I think we switched some people. Let's put Jane in for Crispy. Let's put Magdalene in for Cecilia. And I guess we'll see what they're all about, huh? You got provokes a group of enemies. Provoked enemies keep attacking. That doesn't sound useful. Steal an item from an enemy. The lower the enemy's level is, the easier it is to steal from them. I mean, that's okay. We could steal a potion berry. And I guess we could try it. They're level 15 though. That's not a very low level. I don't think it's worth trying. No. Oh, he's got a sword too. Look at his sick shoes. Punishment. Attack with the energy of the sword. Effective against an enemy in the air. More powerful the closer you are to full HP. More powerful when used with... Well, I've got full HP, so let's use punishment. Yeah, he did all right. Oh, wow. Okay, they do like a proper full heal. Well, that's interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. It still did pretty good damage even at half health, so I'm alright with that. Oh! Don't do that to him again, please. We're gonna switch him out. I mean, we could use a healing item, but it wants us to use the new switching item, so we're going to. Oh, boo, that missed. That's quite rude. Alright, the laser beams worked. 69 damage taken, not nice. Alright, we are winner. But it appears that my $5,000 is gone forever, even though she's part of our party now. Like, that's kind of messed up. I'm sorry, but we are busy, and we must leave now. If possible, let's meet again. Let's go, Magdalene. We must hurry before the monster reaches Saint Centaur. If we had done 69 damage, it would have been nice. If we take 69 damage, that's not so nice. That's my opinion on the matter. I don't know if that's what, you know, common wisdom would recommend, but that's how I feel. Okay, that's the LU tower. This must be the... Where's the town? What's up there? And I think honestly at this point we're gonna see if we can save. I don't feel the magic of the stone still filling the town. Instead, I feel the ambience of monsters. What happened to the town's people? It looks just like the problem we were hired to investigate. Where are the town's vigilantes? Let's ask Kaiser what happened. We should be able to find out something. Oh, the spiriting. People have been spirited away. But we're gonna have to put a pin in that. We'll watch the Ghibli film together another time, because I am tired. I gotta be done. What are we doing next week? Well, tomorrow we will know what the game for April is for Achievement of the Month. So we might play that. It kind of depends on how long it takes us to track it down, whatever it is. If I have to wait for a copy to ship or not. Otherwise, our options are more Red Dead. Could try and do more Evo. Or I guess we could try and finish Metroid. Those are kind of the albitri we have hanging around our neck that we should probably wrap up. So if you have opinions, make them known. I'm gonna go take a nap though. Oh my goodness. You have a good night. Have a great one. We'll see you next time.